G'day, I'm Aidan from Brakepro Bathurst. Today we're going to be talking about the advantages of putting a catch can on your late model common rail diesel engine. This is my 2017 Ford Ranger. It's got a flash lube catch can on it. It's been 15,000 K since it's been fitted, so let's drain it out and see what's inside. Current Australian design rules, or ADR legislation, requires that modern common rail diesel engines be fitted with a plethora of emission control devices and measures to help reduce the emissions and save the environment. Whilst these are good for those purposes, they don't necessarily have the longevity of your engine at heart. One of these measures is crankcase ventilation. This recycles the gases produced in the crankcase of your engine and pumps it through the inlet of your engine basically, so you're recycling it by burning it inside the motor. The problem is that one of these devices is an EGR valve, so it's an exhaust gas recirculation valve, so it pumps hot air from your exhaust into the inlet of the engine. When you combine these two, the EGR gases can cook the crankcase ventilation gases, which encompass oil vapour, and therefore it actually cooks a crust of carbon into the inlet of the engine, and eventually it will block up your inlet manifold. It causes havoc inside your intercooler and you'll lose power over time. Eventually it can actually cause engine damage. So by having a catch can fitted, it catches this vapour which accumulates in the bottom of the catch can and can later be drained as an oil. What the catch can does is it takes this hose, which from the factory vents the crankcase gases straight into the inlet, where it is pumped through the intercooler and the inlet and burned by the engine. It takes that and it redirects it through the catch can, where the vapour will accumulate at the bottom in an oil, and then it vents the gases minus the oil back into the inlet. There's a nice hose at the bottom with a drain tap, so you can drain the oil out in service intervals, and it just saves all that oil gunk from going through your engine. Oil you can see draining out of the hose here would usually be pumped through the inlet of your engine, and when you combine that with the EGR valve, which is pumping hot air from the exhaust into the inlet, it cooks this oil into a carbon deposit and will cause you all sorts of strife over time. So in conclusion, this is what we've got. I reckon there's probably about 100 mils of oil in there that I've saved from getting pumped through my engine and baked into the inlet with the EGR gases. The catch can's done a great job. It's about 15,000 Ks worth of running, so can you imagine over 100,000 Ks how much oil you have in there?